How we all diddly doing? How's everybody holding up? I'm ill once again. I'm fuming about it, actually. But it may look like I've given up on this series, but I have not. In fact, I've still been working very hard. I just haven't been able to do like an update video on it in a while because of my wedding stories and all the drama that came with that. So we have been busy, but the work's already been done. It's just I've been kind of like waiting for a time to upload it. So without further ado, I have fully redecorated, in my opinion, the worst part of Willow Creek, which also might be a bit of a lie because I know that there's that huge mansion corner that would just pretend it doesn't exist, babe. Just pretend it doesn't exist. I haven't got time to stress for that. For future me. So the first update that we've got is the Pancakes family. I did decide to use the Maxis's version of the Pancake family because I know that they had a kid and I thought, oh, absolutely beautiful character development. And I've also changed the layout of how I'm doing these videos because these are kind of my experimental videos. From some of the feedback that I've seen from users who want to see more on the lore, and I have dramatically changed the Pancakes lore. So all of the past lore is still correct. Like everything that you've experienced with the Pancakes so far in game is still very much true. But we've got something called character development. That is an absolutely new phrase for me. Wish it would happen to me. Waiting any day now, waiting any day. The biggest character development, right? I've kind of, I've taken some liberties, right? Relationship counselling now exists in The Sims 4. I've kind of inserted a little bit of me in all of the characters that you'll see today because Bob and Eliza Pancakes went relationship counselling, right? And then they were like, we just fucking hate, like, I just hate being in a relationship with him. He hated being in a relationship with her. And they really narrowed it down. And it turns out that they both just don't want a relationship. And that's why they never really got along. Not that they don't admire each other as people, just do not want a relationship. So they found that they work much better just in a platonic relationship. Still married and everything, stepping down their relationship from the romantic aspect, which calmed down a lot of things in their life and like took the pressure off them having to work. So they've still got separate bedrooms and everything, and the co-parent, they just do it in a sense that isn't as traditional as a romantic relationship, which you can obviously imagine. The biggest character growth, because I can see Bob like just embracing this easily. Biggest character growth is with Eliza, but you know what? She has accepted it because it has actually helped her. The co-parent, the son Iggy, I didn't make Iggy. That was Max's choice, but I've got him here. I didn't take off her glasses, by the way. Again, I'm using Max's version. I updated the outfits. Upon updating the hot weather, I didn't realise that it took the glasses off her. So that's not me. Glasses are beautiful, babe. I've got glasses. Don't know where they are, but you know what? There's a very expensive misplacement, actually. I didn't decide to make them a brand new house. I just decided to renovate what we'd already got because I did make every single house brand new in my last save file, and it was just a lot of work that like wasn't necessary. I've updated this to kind of fit them a lot more. So this is the kitchen. Don't get me wrong, when I say character development, I don't mean that they've massively changed as people. Like, Eliza is still a vindictive bitch, do you know what I mean? Like, she does have fights with the neighbours, but personally their relationship is a lot better. So the house is still her style. And then if you go upstairs, this is the passage area. In this room we have little Iggy's room, which, you know what, this is kind of a health and safety thing. He might, do a flip off there, but character development in it. This is Eliza's bedroom, so it's still all pretty much the same, like in terms of who she is as a person, because that's not going to massively change. She's just kind of embraced some of the new things in life, which love that for her. Bathroom as well, with a little sneaky side action toilet moment, because you know what I mean. Who wants to see you on the toilet if they accidentally open the door? Instead, they just get, the full shebang, actually. So, and then for Bob's bedroom, Bob is, you'll understand exactly what kind of person I think Bob is when you enter his room. If you have a different understanding of him, that's completely fine. Feel free to change his room. I will not be offended if you change parts of my save file. I see Bob as a big gamer guy. He is that triple monitor setup guy with a little coffee station next to it. I can imagine Bob to just want to pursue the things in life that make him happy, which, you know what, to be honest, the same can be said for Eliza, because if this makes her happy, she goes with it. But same for Bob. And they are a little bit weird, so I did have to include the cupcake maker, because you know what, you just can't put plaster over some forms of weird, can you? I jest. If you like a big cupcake machine, that is 100% up to you. And also because they are a little bit on the weird side, I did give them the 20th birthday hot tub, because I just thought, you know what, you can't have it all, babe, right? You've got to have some bad points, which is the cupcake machine and the hot tub. And then also next to that is the park. I do have a little scenic shot of the park that I will put over, but I included this park because I think that, like the big park is a huge day out, do you know what I mean? And I just wanted something that, for example, say if you were playing this and you lived in this little neighbourhood and your kids just wanted to pop to the park after school and stuff. I don't know, it's just a nice easy place to pop. Look, there's a little toy out there that Iggy was playing with that he hasn't put away. I'll have to ground him for that. Oh my god, someone smashed the fucking... Honestly, I swear to god, I will rebuild this. I will rebuild this. Instead of it being this huge shebang of going like the main park, just a little nice side park. And it integrates nicely with the rest of the world. I really like stuff like that. It's something that I included a lot in The Sims 3 as well, where we could have the freedom to place lots wherever. I always included a nice little side park there. That is Bob and Eliza's character growth. And then we have 2 empty houses, which I didn't really know what to do with. Put the speed builds of these in, it'd take a lot of time. So I decided to try something different, and I really hope that he's like this, and I think I'll be incorporating this a lot more. So I included the layout of the house and then a step-by-step of how I decorate each home, because I think that's a lot more it's just less shit, isn't it, in a video? It still gives you all the information that you need, but you can also see how we'll put pieces together and everything. And I think that there is a better way to do this, but I just took pictures of every single object, and like it took a while, and I think what I should have done is just done the undo button and redo button. But yeah, here's an upper floor as well. I included them so you could like try and see the layout better, but again, this is the first time that I'm using this form of video, so if you do have any ideas on like how to make this better, I'm very open. This is my year of experimentation, babe, but not with sexuality, because I'm very comfortable in the fact that I'm asexual. I want nothing of the sort. Do not perceive me. Thank you. So that is that house finished. There's a top and bottom floor done as well. Let me know if it was too fast or too slow or anything. And then this is the next one. It's Brook Bungalow, and this one is just a renovation. The other one was a brand new build, but this is just a renovation of what we already have. So I didn't include the renovation part of it as well in terms of like what objects are placed, because I don't know how I'd manage that. But there's the bottom room as well. This one's a bit bigger. Neither of these are starter homes, which I'm a little bit uncomfortable with actually, because I did want to include a starter home in each neighbourhood. But this part just doesn't have one. But this is, you know what, there's so much drama in this part, so in these neck of the woods, that it's okay. We can go without the starter home. No one would want to move in here, you know what I mean? There's established hate in this neighbourhood. And by hate, I mean law. I don't mean like hate crime. Just hate as in like 2 people hate each other, which we will talk about in a little bit. And then we go upstairs as well. Really, because I'm under the impression that your Sims might want to move into these places, I'm trying to like keep the rooms as decorated as I can, but while still keeping them as unpersonalized as I can. Do you know what I mean? Like I might have little objects in there, like a pen holder or something, but I'm really not trying to make it feel personalized. I'm really trying to save the personalization for like the houses that I've already got Sims in, because I don't know, we're in a new time where like rooms come built if you move into a house, where all the previous Sims games, apart from maybe the Sims 3 included them all renovated, but they all included rooms that weren't finished. I'm just butting in to say, if you're looking at this and wondering where is the toilet, it is included. It's just behind the door, so I didn't delete it in the screenshot. Sorry. He's the upstairs and downstairs as well. Hope you enjoyed. And then for the only speed build of this video, because I don't know where it is, right? I've went through all of my recordings and I've lost the Pancakes family speed build. I don't know if I built it on like, because obviously this is my setup at my mum and dad's, and then this is set up at my house. I don't know if I built it on that computer, but I'm pretty sure I built it on this one. But either way, we do not have the Pancakes build. We have this build. And you know what? At first, this build kind of made me uncomfortable, because a lot of the homes are very suburban. And then this just comes in, it's like, a modern bitch. You know, maybe that inside modern builder that I will not accept that she's there. Maybe she just wanted to shine. And I don't really like this build that much. I don't know. I might delete it, but also I found a way for it to work with the law as well. I decided to make it work. I don't know how I'd change it without getting rid of a huge bit of the law, and I really like the law that's included. So this house is home to Liam Thompson. His story is that he kind of lived the suburbia life growing up, and all he dreamed about was New York City, basically San Myshuno, right? He lived in San Myshuno for a bit, and he dreamed about it all of his life. Skyscrapers and the smoggy atmosphere and like the bustling life. And then he finally achieved his dream, and he got there and he was like, ah, fuck. It's actually not all it's cracked up to be, is it? Then he decided to just sell everything and use everything to build this tiny modern home, which isn't really that tiny by my definition of things, in Willow Creek. He's so much happier there. He actually really prefers like the slow, quiet atmosphere of life. Again, kind of put myself into this, because YouTube has given me the ability to live anywhere in the world, work wherever I want in the world, and it did actually come as a shock and realization that where I wanted to work in the world was actually at home with family. So Liam's kind of went under that realization as well. But unfortunately, this is where the law kicks in. unfortunately, he's built this house right next to Eliza Pancakes' house. And you know what? Eliza might have had some character development, but she is still a bitch. She is still very much a bitch, and Eliza wants to form a homeowners association because the slats of the roof tiles greatly contrast with her, so she wants Liam out purely because of his roof tiles. The description is like, can a budding friendship be formed? Because I do actually think, you know, the two would have a lot in common because they both have had experience living in situations that they didn't really want to live in. So I think they could bond over that. But at the minute, they're sworn enemies. And I do have established relationships with everyone in game as well, because I find it so unrealistic that in a small town like Willow Creek, that everybody doesn't know each other. Like, everybody definitely does know each other. Eliza Pancakes definitely popped around the Goth household when Bella Goth went missing again. Yeah, they definitely all know each other. So this is Liam's house. Those are the characters that are in this little neighborhood. The next part is going to be, it's either going to be the business district or the mansion houses, which I really don't want to build. I hate the man. You know what? I'm just not good at big lots. I'm not a confident builder unless it's like small and easily manageable. Mansions are not. Leave a comment down below, let me know which one you want me to tackle first, and like whichever one's highest I'll do. In other news, I greatly want to shave my head, and this is something that I want to say because I really want to do it, and I think I am going to do it, and these are my reasons as for doing it. Number one, I am too attached to my hair. The thought of cutting it off makes me feel sick because I think, well, will anyone even want to look at me? Which is a problematic viewpoint, which instead of shying me away from making me want to cut my hair, it actually makes me want to cut my hair more. There's that. I'm greatly too attached to my hair. My hair has such a thing of my self-worth, and I just want to start fresh because I do not know what my natural hair colour looks like anymore. And if you thinking, well, Jessie, I was subscribed to you in like 2018, I don't know natural hair. That's not my natural hair. That is also dyed. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 10-year-old. I do not know what she is anymore. Obviously against the blonde you can't really, it's not a true colour because everything looks darker against the blonde and lighter against the dark. Anyway, so that's that. I also, this hair is a lot of upkeep. I have a really damaged scalp. If you follow me on Twitter, I've mentioned before that my scalp has a lot of issues. Very dry scalp, so I kind of need to get on top of that, but it's difficult. I also have very greasy, well, hair that gets greasy very easily, which means I have to wash it once every 2 days, which doesn't help with the scalp situation. But then also another issue is that I hate with a passion the feeling of wet hair, specifically bleached wet hair on my neck, which is also an issue if you have to dye your hair or wash your hair once every 2 days. So basically, I just want to be free, babe. I just want to be fucking free and shave my head. So I think I'm going to do it, but I've also bought a wig just in case I get it off and it's such a drastic change that I am very uncomfortable because I also hate change. So let me know. But yeah. And that is all of the updates I have for you for this video. This video has made me a little bit nervous because so many of the techniques, or like, you know, editing techniques and like recording and stuff that I've used in this video, I haven't really used before, so I'm a bit nervous about it. But this year has put myself out of my comfort zone and I'm going to use them. So let me know what you think. I'm very open to like, you know, different ideas if anyone's got any ideas. It's very much a collaborative thing. If there's anything else that you'd like to see included in Willow Creek, because we are getting close to being done now. It's just like I said, the business quarters and the mansion quarters, then let me know. And also leave a comment down below. I just don't want to do a fucking mansion part. I'm stressed, depressed, but very well dressed. The Marauders Cornwall trip is a very nice t-shirt. If anybody's read All the Young Dudes, you'll know what this t-shirt is about. My friend Brittany got me it for Secret Santa, so can't tell you where it's from. I could ask her. If anyone wants to know, I will ask her and I'll leave it in the comments. Anyway, I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, bitch. I'm so sorry that the speed I was talking at today was just at an unhinged level.